feel that your team needed you a little bit there in the second half, and you didn't seem to mind at all taking those shots.
I mean, coaches and teammates do a great job. Had two rattle in and out. I don't think I could have gotten them, could have been any closer to going in, and they were just like, hey, keep shooting it. You're just a few inches off. Just keep shooting it. And they find me when I'm open, and they have the most confidence in me. And so my job is just to go out there and knock it down. And it's easy to do that when you have teammates and coaches that believe in you.
Did you envision that being your role this early?
I mean, that's kind of what I came here to do, is to make shots. And that's kind of my role in the team. Everyone has their own role, and just the guys, again, do a great job of trying to get me open and find ways for me to get my shot off. And just, I have the easy part, I have to knock it down.
Marcus, you've seen this before, I guess, right?
Definitely. I mean, you know, growing up with him, going to the same high school for 4 years, you know, we kind of had that chemistry. So, you know, it was always, like he said, he kind of has the easy job, I guess. You know, my job is to find him. And, you know, he's going to knock down those shots. Like he said, he had two that rattled in and out. But, you know, those shots are going to, more games we play, those shots are going to go in. So we're not really worried. Like he said, we told him just keep shooting. And, you know, as a shooter, you got to have that mentality.
This team seemed to have a lot of anxiety about it in the second half. You guys obviously pull through and win. Is that the positive you take from it? Is that you guys found a way to dig down and win this thing?
Definitely. You know, UC Davis came out blazing, and we knew that they were. They hit some tough shots, and we kind of, you know, gave them some wide open shots that they knocked down. But, you know, for us to come back in the second half with that and dig down deep and find a way to win, that was a positive. Obviously, we have some negatives that we need to work on. You know, that's okay. It's the first game. You know, everybody meshing together because we got some players that were hurt, so we got some players that are back, so things are just kind of unraveling. But we'll fix all that with practice and everything. But winning was a positive for us tonight.
Marcus, you know, this is your first regular season game, point guard position. How did you feel like you commanded the floor tonight? Did you feel comfortable in that role, and just assess your game?
I definitely felt comfortable in that role. I mean, I had 7 assists. I had 1 turnover, you know, for a point guard. That's, talking to Coach Forte, that's a great stat to have. You know, our assist ratio should be assist 2 to 1, and I had 7 to 1, so that was great. I think I commanded the floor pretty well. I found the open players. I got players the ball when they needed it, and we came out the victory, so I think I did pretty well tonight.
When you guys talk about rebounding, it's going to be a recurring issue for this team all year, just with your physicality inside. What did Coach tell you guys after the game, and what are some of the smaller things you need to do to get those rebounding numbers alive?
You know, we just going to have to keep being aggressive with it. You know, we got to come up with the 50-50 balls. You know, just go out there every ball like it's your last time going out to one. You know, it's just a lot of guys going after the same ball and not really communicating. We'll fix all that. You know, it's just got to talk on that. But you know, we had a couple balls slip through our hands tonight. But like I said, we'll fix all that. It's just a little thing that can be fixed.
Tonight you had your first lob Stilly experience with that lob to Markel. Talk about that. You know, you got pretty. That seemed like a point in the game you guys started to pull away a little bit in the second half. Just the emotions of that, and you know, now you're kind of part of the group now.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, we've been working on that ever since the off season. You know, everybody knew Markel can jump. You know, so we knew it wasn't a surprise to me. When he caught the hoop, I knew he would be there. My job was just to put it there, and regardless of where I put it, he's going to get it. So I guess, yeah, I'm a part of the Lob Stilly group now, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
When you saw Markel go down, like, what goes through your head? Not again. I mean, are you guys kind of paranoid?
Yeah, when I saw him grabbing his shoulder, I was like, that's the last thing we need. We already lost Brian for the season, and then Mike for a couple weeks. So, I mean, that's the first thing that entered my mind is like, come on, like, can we get a break? I mean, we just seem to have bad luck with injuries, but, I mean, it's nothing serious. He came back, so hopefully he'll be good to go.
You had the Spain trip, and then you lose Brian, and then you lose Mike for you know, a month or so. Are you almost having to kind of rediscover everybody and kind of get a feel for things with different lineups out there right now?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, all summer we've been playing with Mike and Brian, and then first we lose Brian, our best defender on the ball, so that was a big blow. And then Mike, one of our best our big, and so then we had to learn how to play without him. And we just try to gel in practice and then try to carry it over to the court.
Speaking of injuries, how big was it to have JPO back on the floor?
I mean, it was a big deal. He gives us more size and experience. He's been here 4 years, so that's an experience that we needed, especially with me and Phil being freshmen. He gave the team what we needed. I mean, especially with Brian and Mike being out, that was a big key for us for him coming back.
Everybody good with these guys?
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.